4 golf courses in Singapore are set to make way for other developments as their leases expire by 2035. But there's reprieve for 2 others which will have their leases extended. Another 2 private courses will be combined and reallocated with public golfing facilities. The closures come as demand for housing increases over time, with golf courses taking up less than 1.5% of the total land in Singapore. Jeraldine Yap with more.
The number of golf courses in Singapore has been on a downward trend over the years, and that trend will continue, leaving the country with 12 golf courses by 2035, down from the current 16. The first to go will be the Mandai Executive Golf Course next to Upper Seletar Reservoir. Its lease will be up at the end of next year. The land is set to be used for an Education Ministry Outdoor Adventure Learning Centre. The public golf course's tenancy had already been extended for 2 years, and it cannot be further renewed. Warren Golf and Country Club in Choa Chu Kang will be making way for residential developments by end 2030. It's a similar fate for Orchid Country Club in Yishun. The club, which is run by the National Trades Union Congress, had already known since 2014 that its lease would not be extended. Over at Tanah Merah Country Club, its 18-hole garden course will close in end 2035. The land it sits on is being studied for uses related to the nearby Changi Airport. The Law Ministry, which oversees land policy and administration, says that the government takes a holistic view of land use and it considers competing demands such as housing, economic activities and transport infrastructure. Now, over time, more land will be needed for such national uses, affecting the amount of space available for golfing. The ministry adds that the government will balance access to facilities for different segments of the community. 2 golf courses will be converted for public use after their leases expire. They are the Singapore Island Country Club's Bukit Course and the nearby Sime Course by Keppel Club. A part of the combined site could be run by NTUC for its members. Meanwhile, courses operated by the National Service Resort and Country Club or NSRCC in Kranji and by the Sentosa Golf Club in Serapong will have their leases renewed until end 2040. A Centre of Excellence will be set up by the Singapore Golf Association and NSRCC, which will provide reserved slots for national and youth team training. That's on top of a similar arrangement with Keppel Club at Sime.
Analysts are anticipating good demand for residential units to be built over Orchid Country Club and Warren Golf and Country Club. They estimate around 10,000 to 12,000 homes to be constructed on Orchid Country Club's waterfront site in Yishun. Another 6,000 to 8,000 homes may be on offer at Warren Golf and Country Club's land plot in Choa Chu Kang.
The Orchid Country Club will cater to the upgraders market. There are very few launches in the past. The last was an easy launch at North Gaia. So there definitely be demand. Then, of course, the other one is at more of the Choa Chu Kang area. Is near the Tengah area where, we see there will be a lot of development ongoing, and definitely there will be sufficient demand for this site.
The Singapore Island Country Club says the loss of its Bukit course will mean fewer playing slots for its members. However, there are still 2 courses available on its premises, one with 27 holes and another with 18 holes.
We have about 17,000 members, including the families. About 40% play golf. It will be a little bit tight because we have 18 hole less to play with the loss of the Bukit course. However, with the development of these 2 courses that has been recently done, it improves the efficiency of the course. So I think more playable during wet weather.